Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to do another which shoe for you comparison video between two of my favorite trail shoes. As you know, I've been quite a Topo fan over the last few years. I like the foot-shaped toe box, and I've recently bought a pair of Inov8 Trailflies when I found out that they have gone to using an anatomic last. So I just wanted to kind of compare the two shoes. As you'll see, here's my Topo Terraventure 4s. They've got 25 millimeters of stack height in the heel, 22 in the forefoot. They use their zip foam. It's an EVA based compound. I can definitely tell it's gotten a little bit softer in the last iteration or two. But it's got the nice anatomic toe box. It's got a Vibram Mega Grip outsole, which really grips well. It's got a rock plate. I find that it grips really well. And this category of shoes, some people like more stack height, and I do prefer a little more stack height, like when I'm running an ultra. But for everyday trail runs, I kind of like the lower stack height because I can feel the ground more and feel more like I can adjust to things. So this has been one of my favorite categories of shoes. A similar sort of shoe that I've used a lot over the years is the Ultra Lone Peak, which is 25 in the heel, 25 in the forefoot. But these have been great shoes. They come in at 10.1 ounces. Now I've gotten the Inov8 Trailfly. They are a little bit taller stack height. They are 29 in the heel, 23 in the forefoot for a 6 millimeter drop. They also use their Power Flow Plus midsole, which is EVA. I think one of the things that makes them just a little bit taller is they have this boomerang insole, which is made with TPU beads, which makes them a bit, that helps with make it a little bit bouncier, a little more responsive. But they have now gone to the anatomic outsole, and whereas the Terraventures have the Vibram Mega Grip, these have their graphene infused rubber, which is also a very tough rubber, and I'm finding that it gives a comparable level of grip. So I'm impressed with them. Both these shoes have 4 millimeter lugs. They work in most conditions, especially here in Texas. In real rainy weather, Inov8 sells 6 and 8 millimeter lug shoes to help with the mud, but we don't run in a lot of mud here, so I'm quite happy with these 4 millimeter drop ones. But their stack height is 29 in the heel, 23 in the forefoot, a 6 millimeter drop. They actually come in very slightly lighter than the Topo Terraventure. They come in at 9.9 ounces, so just like 0.2 of an ounce. On foot, I really can't tell a difference. And I do think that the biggest difference in that stack height is probably this boomerang insole versus the ortholite insole in the Topo, which is a little bit thinner. They both come with good breathable mesh uppers. They both have rock plates, but both these shoes, I think, do a good job. Not only do they give you some ground feel, but they both have flex grooves, so they flex pretty easily. I would say the Inov8 Flex is slightly better than the Topo, but very similar. I think the width in the midfoot is a little wider, definitely in the Topo, so there may be a little more accommodative for people with that need more room in the midfoot. The Topos do come with more arch support, which I like. Some people don't like. The Inov8s don't. So if you don't like arch support, the Inov8 might be the way to go. If you don't mind some arch support, the Topos are great. And if you need a little more accommodative fit, probably go with the Topo. With that said, stability wise, I think they're very equal. The Topo gives you stability. Well, both of them are giving you some by being fairly low to the ground. The Topos have the nice wide platform, which helps keep you stable on the trail. The Inov8s do that, but then they put all these overlays along the top, which actually help you lock in really good in place. And they've still got such great grip and are fairly low that they also feel great stability wise. Anyway, the Topo Terraventure sell for $140. The Inov8 Trailfly sell for $150. I think they're very comparable shoes. As far as in the toe box width, you'll see that the Inov8 definitely goes in and tapers in a lot through the midfoot, but it's definitely wider in the forefoot. The Topo does the same thing, but the Topo I do think gets just a little bit wider in the forefoot, so if you need a little more space. That being said, these Inov8s that I bought are what they call their standard width. You could also buy them in a wide width that adds 5 millimeters more of width than the toe box, which probably would make them very equivalent with the Topos. Anyway, those are kind of my thoughts on a comparison. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up. If you're interested in more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Keep moving.